Welcome back. And right now we're going to be diving a little bit deeper into the first of the primary themes for the Archon Studios Dungeons and Lasers 6 Caves. This is going to be a deeper look into the Rocky Caves as well as the 3 Rocky Caves sub-themes. So for those of you who may not be familiar with Dungeons and Lasers and Archon Studios, some amazing craftspeople over in Poland who have now created 6 and now are working on their 7th sets of 28 to 32 millimeter wargaming, tabletop gaming, terrain, and miniatures. The Dungeons and Lasers Caves proposal. This one was primarily a terrain campaign. So this one, Archon really did a great job of listening to their customers, many of whom had been asking for maps that were less reliant on squares and rectangles. This is the first of their campaigns where they've included curved wall pieces. Now, this is a very, very labor-intensive product, both for the production at Archon Studios and then also for those of us once we get it home. Now, Archon Studios provides these in both unpainted, which these sets are, as well as recently having introduced something called Prismacast. Many of the sets that you see before me today are also available from Archon with their unique Prismacast printing process, which allows these to be painted on sprue in the box. I, however, am somebody who really, really enjoys painting in miniature, so I'm very much looking forward to really getting a chance to dig into these. So Archon did a beautiful, beautiful job with the packaging on these. These are going to look great on any game store shelf. Both the primary as well as the sub-themes, those are going to look great in your local game store. Also feel great in the hand. Archon did a fabulous job of not wasting space. All of these boxes are totally full of their high density polystyrene, and absolutely beautiful, feel fantastic in the hand. What we've got here is a collection of our connectors. Looks like we've got some of our larger floor pieces here. One of the things that Archon does that's really interesting in their Dungeons and Lasers is they build in a very, very subtle 30 millimeter grid across all of their pieces. That way, for people who are playing on a gridded map, you've got the spaces to be able to see exactly how many spaces you're moving. For those of you who play in a more freeform style, the gridding is not going to get in the way. It's not going to break the immersion. So here we have a bunch of the wall pieces, and somewhere in this box we will find, looks like we might have to go into box 2. And in this box, we find our collection of floor pieces. As you see here, again, we have the very, very subtle Dungeons and Lasers grid across all of these pieces. Really some amazing depth and texture. This is going to be a lot of fun to put paint on, a lot of things that are going to do a really great job of collecting, pooling, and washing to get our dark shadows, as well as some really nice texture in the highlights to really be able to get us some great ability to be able to get these to pop. So the way that these Dungeons and Lasers tiles work, they all have snap fit connectors on the back. Each of these slides in, and then we've got a little peg that can come in the front. That allows these to be infinitely modular, meaning that you can build a cave for one campaign and then reuse parts of it, reuse all of it, or totally break it down all to its raw sprue. So here we have a lot of the half wall pieces, as well as some of those curved corners. Another one of the things where Dungeons and Lasers and Archon Studios really listened to players who really wanted more of a half-height wall. The taller the wall is, the harder it is to move minis around on those kinds of boards. So one of the things you may notice in these boxes is, one, Archon filled them up so much not even all the stuff fits in the box, which I think is fantastic. You may also notice that there are no manuals included in this box. That is because Archon sells these products all around the world, and to limit the amount of paper waste, provides all of their instructions online, either accessible with the QR code off the back of the box, or you can go to the Archon Studios Dungeons and Lasers website. You can also follow them on Facebook and Instagram. So with this Caves set and the sub-themes that we've included, the Spider Nest, the Deep Mines, and the Goblin Lair, we really continue out on a lot of the same motifs of the Rocky Caves, really giving us the ability to develop an interconnected world where your player's primary objective may take them near the goblins. It may take them near the spiders on their way down to the deep mines to find the ancient treasures. And Archon Studios has done an amazing job in this, as they always do, including a huge number of stretch goals and super stretch goals to make sure we can fully populate and flesh out our dungeon. I cannot wait to get this stuff primed and get to start playing with it. Thanks again.